The thrill-seeking Montenegrin is down to fight whoever, whenever. This time he draws a tall task of facing a former champion, as if he cares. From Borys Academia, I give you Vaso, psychopath, Bakocevic.
Buckle up, funsters, for our co-main event. In the catchweight division, it presents a Stormageddon of KSW MMA mania. This man, the psychopath, returning to the crime scene at KSW here. Vaso Bakocevic. This guy has been around the block so many times your head would get dizzy. He returns to KSW after being away for 5 years. He's brash, he's outspoken. A huge star and personality in the Balkans. Bakocevic has been on an incredible run of 13-1, scoring notable wins over UFC veteran Hermes Franka and Polish veteran Maciej Jutuszko. Known as the psychopath, well, his moniker says it all. His aggression inside and outside the ring and willingness to fight at any weight class, including heavyweight. Yeah, you heard me, heavyweight. This guy makes a honey badger look like a cuddly toy. The 30-year-old steps back into the KSW arena, having started the war of the words already with Mankowski, saying that he's going to finish him tonight and take over the division. With 31 finishes to his name, well, there'd be good betting odds not to bet against Bakocevic. Whatever the trash talk, light the blue touch paper and stand well back to watch the fireworks.
One of the crazy things is that 9 of the last 10 fights have been a first-round outcome. He's got a good winning streak, but he likes to get after it early. I do not expect a patient Vaso tonight. He's here to entertain, but he's here to get quickly into title contention. No better way to do it at catchweight against a former champ at 170.
Well, he never fails to deliver in terms of entertainment. Just look at the swagger. Look at Vaso Bakocevic. He's a smiling crowd pleaser, entering the wing here tonight to give us a performance not only of fight sports, but also a performance
of his supporters.
That's going to be entertaining.
Tonight he comes out determined to prove he hasn't lost anything at all. From Red Dragon, he is the Tasmanian Devil, Borys Mankowski.
Mankowski treads a road less traveled. A journey like all true champions is one of success and heartbreak. The former and longest ever reigning KSW welterweight champion, Mankowski, was on top of the world. Dominant wins over top fighters like Aslanbek Saidov, John Maguire, Jess Taylor and David Javada. They solidified his place as one of the best in Europe. Seemingly out of viable challengers, Mankowski stepped up to face the legend, Mamed Khalidov, in the main event at KSW 39 in front of a record-breaking 58,000 in attendance. After 3 hard-fought rounds, Khalidov took the win. Mankowski then lost his title against the debuting Roberto Soldic. That was a crushing defeat, and since then, we've only seen the 29-year-old in action once due to various niggling injuries. But he's got a champion's mindset and always stays positive. So we'll no doubt look at the past few years as a major learning curve. Whatever the outcome, he remains a hugely popular fighter in Poland due to his skill and huge personality.
I want to see the Borys of old tonight, the 2013 to 2016 undefeated run Borys. The Borys Mankowski that dropped a point against Jesse Taylor at Wembley and came back and choked him in just stunning fashion. My big question is, are we going to see him try and outpoint Vaso? Are we going to see him trying to out-wrestle Vaso? or maybe match his power. I don't know. I suspect that being this light is an advantage for him. He looked in amazing shape. Look for him to push the pace no matter what tonight.
So, at catch weight, our co-main event. And what a dust-up this will be. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Borys Mankowski takes on Vaso Bakocevic. Those are the numbers up on screen. Look at the experience of Bakocevic. And, you know, I've commentated Vaso Bakocevic at WFC events. He's a real handful. And just look at the tricks he can pull. Mankowski going to have his wits about him. But he's the man that can. And Bakocevic, well, he's the man that will bring all kinds of trouble to this. Fight southpaw. What's he got tonight against the former KSW champion? Just look at the swagger from Bakocevic. Really a dangerous man.
Watch for the wild stuff from Bakocevic. I want to see him aggressive. Don't let Borys get into a rhythm. For Mankowski, be savvy, be smart, and go to the grappling.
Well, straight away, Mankowski goes for a takedown. Nullifies what Bakocevic has to offer here by shutting him down against the wire. And Mankowski now starting to maneuver into his office. And this is really where Mankowski comes into his own. On paper, Bakocevic has got the numbers, but we know that Mankowski has the skill. Having done those 3 grueling rounds against Khalidov, Mankowski really, you know, I don't think should struggle. But look at Bakocevic. Really brings a lot of flair and razzle-dazzle to the proceedings.
Almost as if to say 1 point for me there in those exchanges. That's the wild stuff, though. He throws lots of spinning looks, lots of little upper body feints and fakes. He's got good power. I mean, he's fought as high as heavyweight, which is just unthinkable.
Well, slips that overhand there from Mankowski. Does an advantage on the takedown. Gets caught with a kick there. Complains of a low kick. Takes the time, but I think it was the kick to the head that caused the problem for Bakocevic. Has a little rest. Such a character, this guy really is. And, you know, it's like going to the movies when you see this man at work.
Definitely slapped him to the cup there.
Wow, Borys Mankowski chasing it. And Bakocevic shows him the Matador's cape as he slips all those shots from Mankowski. This is a real entertaining bout.
I'm liking that for Borys. Lots of movement, lots of head movement, punching in, and then this.
That was a lovely takedown, Chris.
Yeah, gorgeous. Just kicked out the back leg, straight into the back position. He's gonna stay for 1 hook here. He locks the ankles. That tells me he wants to just try to nullify Bakocevic and slow him down. It's a good position. It's an underrated way to take the back with 1 hook like that.
Well, Bakocevic happy there, but we're seeing Mankowski looking for the Martillo. Maybe he's going to start to get that forearm into position, but Bakocevic working well enough.
He's got the seatbelt. That's the first step here. He needs that over-under. Bakocevic knows this. But Mankowski should just keep the pace settled. Now he's going to double unders. No, he's got still an over-under. Now he goes to the choke. Ooh, good escape, though. Bakocevic waiting for the right time and straight out the back door.
Well, he just throws up so many difficulties. He's such an entertainer. And Mankowski, for a fighter at his level, to have allowed Bakocevic to escape from that position, that really says something. We're back to the action here. And Bakocevic switch hitting, southpaw, orthodox. You really don't know where this guy lives.
Nice. Mankowski might have something here, Will. He's gonna go for the anaconda. That's it.
Oh, and there's the tap out. It's all over. Mankowski has done it. Bakocevic beaten in the first round here. That was beautiful. Oh, and Mankowski still hasn't lost it, even though the threat from Bakocevic was wily. Chris, talk us through how that came about.
Stunning. Talked about it in the walkouts. I wanted to see us get back to the KSW 32 days. Well, it was another guillotine variation. He went anaconda on that one. That is the kind of fight IQ and skill that Borys Mankowski has. We saw him kind of come out of character his last few fights, but this is where I think he needed to go. Back to basics, back to what earned him his reputation as a Tasmanian Devil. What I mean by that IQ is there's levels to BJJ. There's levels of certainty. When you know you have it, you fall for it. And the second he snuck the guillotine anaconda in like that, he knew he had it and just sat right through into it, wrapped up the neck. Bakocevic, I mean, he was gassed from that. You could see how quickly that choke came on. It kind of laid there for a second. That's a sign that that choke was deep and that was an effective submission. A very, very strong win for Borys Mankowski.
Absolutely. And we just see now where Bakocevic got himself into trouble. As you say, that choke was on tight and hard. And then he tries to hook him in, gets the leg on as well. And really, there was no way out from that. Not against a man with the skill sets that Mankowski has got. Just look at that. The arm goes in and the lock is on. And then Mankowski working on play 3 while he's still on play 1. And then Bakocevic tries to roll out of it, but he gets caught up against the wire. Mankowski traps his man in. Well, we wait for the announcement. It's something that we already know, but we'll wait for the official verdict. But that's an emphatic win returning for Borys Mankowski. But what an entertaining couple of minutes it was from Vaso Bakocevic. And you almost imagine that he turns up just to have the fun, not to win. So being shouldered there by Mankowski, Vaso Bakocevic has to be lowered down for the result to be given.
Damy I gospodo, pobiednik je...
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, the Tasmanian Devil, Borys Mankowski.
Mankowski does the business full-fat style. In his corner, of course, the gamer, Mateusz Gamrot. Those are his crew. And, well,
West Coast.
it was a short evening for Vaso Bakocevic. But, well, he did entertain. And just on that value alone, it was enough. I have to say, there was a possibility it could have gone the other way. But Bakocevic, unperturbed by it all. And the entertainer right through to the end.
I think one of the best parts about that was, if they'll see it in the replay, it's great to take a look at the technical detail of the regrip. He had the lock on, and then he snuck the arm in a little bit deeper, and then he released it, and then went to the figure 4s. Just great. Just such an educated choke attack from Mankowski, and that's what he does. That choke game, Borys Mankowski.
Well, the serial strangler does it again, and it's great to see Mankowski back on form. It really is. That's the return of a really great performer here to KSW.
My się tu szykujemy, a Borys od nas za
So we're just
chwileczkę
gonna have a
odszedł.
quick
Dobry
word.
wieczór.
Dobry wieczór, ale mało
With,
kto mnie rozumie, ale słyszę naszych Polaków mimo wszystko tutaj. Dziękuję, że przyjechaliście
Borys
i że
Mankowski,
jesteście ze mną.
who of course is thanking everyone here
Fantastyczna dzisiaj
tonight.
forma tasmańskiego diabła, także nie pozostawiłeś tutaj
Fantastic
żadnych złudzeń
performance.
psychopacie. Dostał wielkie wsparcie od publiczności, natomiast no, widać było w tobie koncentrację, analizę, taką energię, która gdzieś pulsowała w głowie, w ciele od samego początku.
Znaczy tak, już
So Matt's saying
wizualizowałem
against
od
an
wielu
opponent like
miesięcy to,
Bakocevic, you've got to keep
że
your wits
wychodzę
about
tutaj
you
i
and
wizualizowałem sobie
concentrate.
nawet
And
to gorzej,
within that,
że będą na mnie buczyć, a po prostu była cisza. To
your
było w sumie
approach to
fajne, bo
this
mogłem się w pełni skoncentrować tylko
must
na
have been different. He says,
przeciwniku. Jeśli
You
chodzi o
know, I
moją
had my wits
dyspozycję,
about me.
to
I
już
waited for the
wspominałem i to nie
opportunity.
było
It came quick.
medialne gadanie.
And of course,
Najlepsza moja forma życiowa.
as soon as I
wchodzę do
saw the
70,
opportunity,
to jest
the
moja
defense went,
kategoria,
I pulled the
odkryłem
trigger
nową drogę swoją
and
i
executed.
naprawdę jest doskonale. Zobaczcie, kto ze mną tutaj jest. To się inaczej skończyć nie mogło.
To tylko króciutko, z twojej perspektywy to poddanie, bo było fenomenalne.
No musiałem poddać, jak wiecie, lepiej nie oddawać decyzji sędziom. W szczególności, kiedy tutaj sędziuję, kurde, powiem oficjalnie, bo usłyszałem tutaj werdykt Krystiana Kaszubowskiego, gdzie była decyzja niejednogłośna. Jaka niejednogłośna? Cezary! Co ty pierdzielisz znowu za głupoty?
Well,
bo
Borys
znowu
is
sędziujesz,
calling out
człowieku.
for a
Zostawiamy
matchup.
sędziów. Ciesz się dzisiaj ze zwycięstwa.
And,
Może dwa słowa do tej
He's
fenomenalnej
after
publiczności.
Cezary Kęsik.
Ej, byłem kiedyś w Chorwacji, jedno znów słowo pamiętam. Żywiri,
Making his way back
żywiri.
to a title.
In this evening, I would like to say everyone, just żywiri. And, you know, I love it because you was big fans of Vaso, and it's really great. It's really great, and I'm not mad on you because we are all one. All the world, we are all one. And I love you guys because you love Vaso. I love Vaso too.
Tasmański diabeł, Borys Mankowski, chwala.
Well, incredible and uniting words. And Borys isn't finished yet.
Dawaj ten mikrofon, KSW 52 już 7 grudnia w Gliwicach, a potem Vaso Awaje, jak zabolało.